I'm gonna be honest, man. I'm gonna be honest. I ain't really been on 2K23 nearly as much because MW2 just dropped. But I'm still grinding the game for y'all boys to get y'all the content y'all need, content y'all deserve. And today we got y'all boys with the best swing animations in NBA 2K23. The best animation for 6'5" to 6'9". Jump shots, dunks, shot animations, dribble moves, everything in this one video. If you guys want more, just like the video. But I do plan on doing a lot more streams, a lot more consistently for y'all boys so that we can get y'all more content. But yeah, if you haven't already, go follow the Twitch. Join the Discord. I don't usually say that type of stuff because I don't really like to do that to make the intros too long. But yeah, that's pretty much gonna be what this video is. If you guys want more, like the video, subscribe. Without further ado, let's hop into it. Alright, so off the rip, we're gonna go into everything, but we're not gonna go too crazy because we're gonna have builds, or not build, but vid specific stuff for all these animations. So we're not gonna go too detailed, but we're gonna give y'all everything in this video. So when it comes to the jump shots, I do plan on dropping a jump shot video very soon, going with the best rare jump shot in the game. From my studies, when I did a video studying every jump shot, which we left that out for a reason. Now, when it comes to the best jump shot for 6'5" to 6'9", is really no debate. You got the Bielitzas of the world, you got the Brissetts of the world, you even got the Lamelos of the world, which got voted the best jump shot in the game. But in my opinion, the best jump shot in the game for all builds is Kyle Kuzma. And it, honestly, in my opinion, Kyle Kuzma is not close. Now for the base, that's what I like to go with on all my builds, whether it's a 6'6", a 6'5", a 6'7", a 6'8", a 6'9". That's what I like going. Now, when it comes to the releases I like doing is on this one, I go Bird first, then I go Oscar Robertson second. Now, I don't know what it is, but I just like doing that, and it's really auto for me. Now, if you like going Oscar first, you can do that, but I like going Bird first, then Oscar second. Now, for the blending, I just put it as high as possible towards Oscar, so I can still have that A-, A+, A+. Now, if you go right here, you get a B+. I don't want that. Now, I'm not sure if how this works. Is this A+ even like fully secure if I keep it right here? So what I did really when I first made it, I just kept it in the middle where it's the 85-15% blend. But if you go all the way to 88, it's gonna be more Oscar. You go to more towards the 18 to 82, it's gonna be more Bird. Whichever one you really rather. I feel like you go more Oscar, it's gonna be faster though. So that's why I like going 88. But that's really on you. If you don't want your jump shot to be too fast, it doesn't really matter too much. You still at the end of the day gotta have the right shot, release timing, and all this other stuff. Some people was trying to tell me in my video when I studied out, they was trying to tell me this was wrong. I'm trying to tell y'all. I don't know what y'all want me to do. I studied everything you possibly could, and y'all still tried to tell me I lied. So I don't know what you want me to do. Now, some other bases that you could use that I didn't really go over: KCPs, the Vince Carters, the Kobe Bryants. It's a lot of good ones, but that's the one I would use for me. So I was checking my analytics. Even with 100K, we still have 80% of you guys not subscribed. I don't know what else I gotta do. Now, if you guys want to get more in touch with me, you can join the Discord. But how you watching my videos and not subscribe? Subscribe. It's that simple. Now, when it comes to the best dribble moves for this height. Now, for the builds that get a 90+, you're gonna go with, in my opinion, the meta one is Chris Paul. If you don't know, they have now reverted the adrenaline boost. Now, I'm not sure if they reverted the adrenaline boost so that you can, you know what I'm saying, do the dribble glitch that people was doing. I don't know if that works still, but I do know for like majority of the guards, they like going 6'5" and under, they go Chris Paul. That's not what this is for though. The main one that I use is Michael Jordan because I only have 75+ majority of the times. Now, if you are a person that really want to have, I guess you don't really get any of these other ones regardless. So I guess you just would go Michael Jordan regardless. The other ones, now I think there's a new, oh no, there is Magic Johnson's another new one that you can go with. That's a little bit more for security, not really for as much speed boosting as much. But yeah, if you want more ball security, go with Magic Johnson. Now is the signature size up. At the beginning of the year, I was using Jalen Suggs. Jalen Suggs is just really easy to time, and you know how the pokes are on this game, so I had to stop using that. Also like Cade Cunningham a lot. De'Aaron Fox is a very, very underrated one that I really never see people talk about. But yeah, if you want one of the fastest speed boosting animations, some of the fastest like 6 size up animations, go with De'Aaron Fox. But my favorite one in the game for comboing and having different things to speed boost out of, Tracy McGrady. But honestly, if you want to get ripped less and just have like a one move and go type of thing, De'Aaron Fox probably is the better one. All right, next is the size up escape package. Now this one you actually gonna have options. Now dribble style, I actually thought y'all had a little bit more options, but you don't. Even if you like a build that have 90 plus speed of ball, you're not gonna really be able to get those regardless, because you gotta be 6'5" and under. Now for these, it doesn't matter. It's just pretty much the ball handling. You have to be 6'10" and under most of the time. So if you want a Kyrie Irving, a Damian Lillard, all you gotta do is have a 90 plus, and I'm pretty sure 6'7", 6'6", they are able to get these easily. So if you are a person with like a, you know what I'm saying, 90 plus ball handle, Damian Lillard, in my opinion, is by far, let me say that again, it is by far the best one in the game. Now, if you're an advanced dribble move person, Kyrie Irving is up there as well. I wouldn't say it's by far, but if you're a dribbler, Kyrie Irving is definitely up there with Damian Lillard as well. But if you're just a regular dribbler, just trying to dribble to get open, Damian Lillard is, again, by far the best one. You're going to have the LeBron or AI hotback that people call it. You also gonna have the best crabs in the game. A lot of people like to use John Wall because of his crabs, but Damian Lillard, in my opinion, has better crabs. But the reason why people use Damian Lillard, because you only have to have an 80 plus. You see, my build doesn't get Damian Lillard. I would only be able to have to get John Wall. So if you want to have good crabs and not be able to get Damian Lillard, go with John Wall. But if you want to be able to have the hotback, which is so very overpowered in this game, just go with LeBron James. And it's literally that simple. Now, another good one that they added this year, if you want to have crabs, is Kevin Durant. It also has a really good hot back. Not the LeBron hot back, but the second best one in my opinion. So if you want to have a good like crab and a good hot back, and you don't have that high ball handle, Kevin Durant is a good one. Even has a good explosive behind the back. All right, next is the best moving crossover. Now, I've been telling y'all the best ones for like the speed ones. Like if you want to be the fast one, Lonzo Ball, James Harden. Now, if you want just a regular tween or a regular crossover, LeBron James and Michael Jordan is the one for you. Now, I have been using Jason Williams right now, kind of like I had been using Donovan Mitchell at the beginning of the year. But it's not really no different. You're going to go with Lonzo Ball or James Harden if you want the fastest tween or fastest crossover. If you want like more of a regular, you know what I'm saying, crossover or a regular tween, you're going to go with LeBron and Michael Jordan. Jason Williams has a good balance of both, but like it's no really point to use this if you want the best of either a tween or a crossover. It's that simple. All right, next is the moving behind the back. Now for the moving behind the backs, this is kind of similar to how the size of escape is. So depending on your ball handle, if you have a 92 plus, you can afford a Trae Young, a Damian Lillard, or a Stephen Curry. By all means, do it. In my opinion, the best one is Steph Curry. That's my opinion. If you're a 300, Steph Curry is the best one. If you're a rim runner or whatever balanced, I would say Damian Lillard is the best one. I think Damian Lillard is by far the best one. And you only need 90 plus. You don't need a 92 plus like you need for Trae Young or Curry. For Kyrie, you also need 90 plus, but this is like for more dribblers, I guess. I would never test this though. I would never even waste my time using this, to be honest. Now, if you're a person that really want a wild dribble like Damian, you can go with one of these. You only need an 80 or a 75 respectfully. But if you do have the option to get in Damian Lillard, go with Damian Lillard. If you don't have that, I go with Pro. Pro is my favorite one. Now, if I'm not getting Damian Lillard or Steph Curry, I'm going with Pro. That's just what I do. All right, next is the best moving spin in the game. When it comes to moving spins, you got a lot of options now. They even gave y'all some new ones this year, this season. They gave you Karl Anthony Towns, but I'm gonna be honest, moving spin basic is the best one. You're gonna have a lot more available spin backs. You have spin backs in all of them. You have the best ones though in basic, and you have more options as well in basic. All right, next is the moving hezzy. If you want to do the hezzy glitch, Luka Doncic is the best one. You can also do something similar with Zach LaVine, but if you want the fastest one, Luka Doncic is the best one. A lot of people don't really even use it, which is crazy. Like if you with how many people rim run, I'm surprised a lot of people don't use this more, because it's a really good move to throw off your defender. So yeah, Luka Doncic is the best move in hezzy, and it's like a really fast speed boost to get out of it as well. All right, next, by far the best one moving step back in the game is Luka Doncic. Honestly though, I like using James Harden just as much. But if you really are trying to get open at a consistent rate, not waste too much adrenaline boost, not waste too much stamina, not James Harden, but Luka Doncic is the best one. But if you want to do snatchbacks, you want to do like the little double step back and keep dribbling consistently, James Harden is really good as well. It's just not as, you know what I'm saying, what's a good word for it? it's just not as controllable as Luka Doncic. Luka Doncic out of spin backs, Luka Doncic just a speed boost. Luka Doncic is just good for a lot of different situations compared to the James Harden. It's just a fact. And last but not least, for the dribble moves, the best triple threat style in the game, which has a lot of stuff, some really overpowered stuff as well, like the little spin triple threats is really, really broken. A lot of people like to spin and shoot, spin and rim run. One of the most broken things to do in the one-on-one, I would say. But yeah, because it doesn't take really any adrenaline boost until you really take that step, because they did nerf the adrenaline boost. So yeah, and yeah, Michael Jordan is the best one in the game. Had the one hand, had some of the best escape dribbles, and yeah, I would say yeah, it's the best one. All right, next is the pass style. Now this is a controversial topic for some reason. I've tested these. 2K Lab tested them. They said LeBron James or none is the best one. I disagree. I think LaMelo or Magic Johnson is the best one. Jason Williams is good, but it just, I don't know. If you have a 90 plus, I don't know what's the reason for going with Jason Williams over LaMelo Ball or Magic. So that's why I don't really ever go beyond 85, because there's no point. There's no point in even going that far to get 90 when you're not getting much more for it. So I think LaMelo or Magic is better. Magic is good for bounce passes. LaMelo is good for, like, those situations when you're throwing the ball into a defender that's not pressing X. LaMelo actually puts it around the defender. Magic Johnson does the same. LeBron has maybe not as long of animations when it's in your hands, but the passes are nowhere near as fast, because when way LaMelo Ball and Magic Johnson works, the reason why they're doing all that is because they're cocking it back to put more power onto the ball. So yeah, and they're putting the ball, they're doing animation that gets the ball around defenders as well, making it harder for the passing lanes to be stolen. So yeah, I like those more personally. I even like Stephen Curry a little bit more personally. That's just me though. That's honestly just me. All right, next is the best dunk packages in the game. Now, when it comes to the best dunk packages in the game, honestly, it's not really complicated at all. If you're going with two hands for safety, you're going with quick drops off one. You only need an 80 driving dunk and a 60 vertical. If you're on current gen, you don't even need that vertical. All you need is the 80 driving dunk. Now, if you're going with a one-hand dunk package, honestly, bro, if you want to get the limitless takeoff to work, straight on tomahawks, but I haven't really been using straight off tomahawks. When I use for my limitless takeoff, I end up using LeBron James. LeBron James has really good ones as well for the straight on, for the limitless takeoff for the one hands. You can also use Russell Westbrook for the one hands. Really good. It's just that simple. If you want a good rim hang dunk packages, John Morant is really good for the rim hangs. If you want a good two-hand dunk packages as well, Russell Westbrook is really good for the two hands. You want something that's flashy, because if you don't know, flashy dunks actually do give you an extra boost for your takeover. You can go with Michael Jordan or Vince Carter. Those are really good dunk packages. If you guys want like a reverse, just go with the baseline reverses off 2 or baseline reverses off 1 if you want to ever be able to go down baseline and do a reverse, which are really good in this game. Not as frequent as they were on 2K20 in my opinion, but they are really good in this game. I will say that. I have a 99 driving dunk, and it doesn't really activate the highest rate, but when it does, it's pretty much an auto dunk every single time. Y'all know how hard it is to block dunks in this game. Now, with that being said, for the part dunks, again, just like I was saying for Michael Jordan and Vince Carter, you can put these on this year easily, and yeah, you can have fun with them. This year, it's a lot harder to get blocked dunks. Now, these do get blocked more than the other ones, but depending on your dunk rating, you won't get blocked. It's just that simple, and you can just have a lot of fun with them. And a lot of these are really hard to block anyway, because they're so flashy that they're doing things that just throw you off. Like, look at that. He cocked it back, turned it into a windmill. Like, come on. But yeah, part dunks are actually viable this year because they also do give that extra bump for the flashy dunk. So yeah, when it comes to the content dunks, you just want to put on as many packages as possible to have a more frequency, because the more packages, the more animations for the situations. I went over that in my content dunk tutorial. I will be trying to put that in the comments down below. If you guys haven't seen that, put it in the comments down below. If I didn't, put it in the comments down below. It's that simple. So yeah, just go with either one. I believe the elites are the best ones, but yeah, I actually need to drop a video going over all the content dunks, going over the rarest content dunks. If you guys want me to give y'all a video on the rarest content dunks for this year, just let me know and I got y'all. But yeah, when it comes to the best standard dunks, you can go with the two-hand under basket regular and not put on anything else. It's quite that simple. You go with a rim pull, it gets a little bit too more flashy, athletic. It makes it a little bit slower because of how much it's doing. I feel like the two-hand under basket regular is perfect. Now, When it comes to the alley-oops, best one for big men is pro alley-oops. This pretty much has all the standing lobs. But if you want the fastest alley-oops, because honestly, I like my alley-oops to have the same timings. Elite and Zion are just way faster timings because you'd have to time the alley-oops now. So since I want my stuff to be fast and all the same timings, either you're going to go with Elite and Zion or you're just going to go with Pro, because Pro has significantly slower timings on a lot of these, because I don't know why, but it just is. Now, same thing for the contact alley-oops. As I said, for contact dunks, you want to put as many packages on as possible for more animations, for more situations. It's literally that simple. I cannot make it up. And I'm dunking people in these, by the way. All right, next is the best dribble pull-ups, shot animations, I guess you could say. For the best dribble pull-up, in my opinion, is Michael Jordan. Now, if you want a normal is going to be as close to your regular jump shot timing as possible. The only reason why I say normal is not as good as Michael Jordan is because the actual pull-up part of it is horrible to me. The pull-up part is horrible, but the fade is arguably the best in the game. It's up there with Trae Young in my opinion, but the pull-up part is terrible. And I got Michael Jordan down to a science, to the fact that I don't even feel like I even need to worry about putting on anything else. I just run Michael Jordan on pretty much all my builds that's 6'5" to 6'9". And it's really consistent. Whether you got an 83, an 85, an 89, a 91, or a 92 3 ball, it does not matter. It's auto. I'm telling you, it's auto. Now, for the spin jumpers, the best one in the game, in my opinion, no matter what height, is normal. Pro is really good to throw off your defender for if you don't spam them like me. So I use this to throw off my defender. But if you want really good one that's going to be getting you open every single time, no matter the situation, normal is the best one. But then you also have the option of going with KD. But again, you have to be at least 6'5". You can't be under 6'5". You have to be at least 6'5" and above. It's kind of wild that they said at least 6'5", but it makes sense. Now for the best hop jumper, the one that I've been using, and I've been going crazy with it. Now, the only reason I even got so good with this hop jumper is because I had to grind for accelerator. And you have to do so much on next gen to get accelerator. So since I had to do so much to get accelerator, I just made the games as fun as possible, and I was just going for hop jumpers, and I really got good at it. And James Harden is the one I use. Now, if you want a good one as well, Zach LaVine is good. The pro and normal are also decent. Jason Tatum is literally just for side steps. I don't really mess with it. Somebody said Trae Young is not in the game anymore. It's right here. I don't know. Maybe because I bought it. I don't know. But yeah, Jason Tatum is a good one for side steps. He has good animations, but I think James Harden is by far the best one for the 6'5" to 6'9". You also could argue it's the best one for 6'5" and under because of how far it goes. But I would say Kyle Lowry is better. And I've been saying that. People getting on the way for Kyle Lowry, but I've been saying that. But yeah, that's going to be the end of this video. If you guys want more of these animation videos for the different like types of builds, this is for the swings, I guess the wings or the big guards, whatever you want to call them. If you guys want me to give y'all one for the 6'5" or the 6'4" and under, I guess you call those the guards. You want me to give you guys the one for the 6'10" and ups, I guess you call that the bigs. Just let me know. I did that last season. If y'all want me to keep doing that every single season, just let me know. It's that simple. That's all you gotta do. Like the video, subscribe, turn on notifications, share the video to all that you can. Like I said at the beginning, join the Discord, follow on Twitch. I'm gonna try to go live every single day in November and keep this up for pretty much the rest of the year, all into the way to 2023. So yeah, like the video, subscribe. Without further ado though, man, it's your boy Fitz, and I have to be man.
Tell them to bring me my money. Yeah!